Good evening, friend.
I teamed up with NYX Professional Makeup and London Drugs to bring you this super fun and kind of scary vampire look. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using pros-aide cream. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time going over how I'm going to do this because there's so many amazing YouTube tutorials that go over how to block your brows, and I'm really not that good at it. But basically, I'm just putting a little bit of pros-aide cream on top of my eyebrow in the direction that the hair naturally is growing. Once that pros-aide is dry, and it turns clear when it's dry, I'm just going to pack on a bit of just everyday face powder on top of them, and I'm going to go over it again, doing the same thing with the pros-aide. Once that second layer is done and dry, just powder your eyebrows just like last time and wipe away the excess. Once that's done, I'm just taking a little bit of an orangey concealer and I'm just using that to cover my brows. And once I've done that, I'm just going to take my regular concealer and cover the orangey part. Now I'm just taking a bit of primer and just priming my eyes, and I'm going to set that primer with a bit of white eyeshadow. Now at this point I mess up, so please disregard what I'm doing here. I basically forgot to put in my contacts and to even paint my face white. But I'm taking the red shade from the NYX Ultimate Brights palette and I'm just putting that into my crease. Now that I realize what I'm doing and put my contacts in, I'm taking my NYX Professional Makeup SFX Cream color in the shade White, and I'm putting that all over my face, neck, and chest. I decided that my face was a little bit too white, so I took my NYX Professional Makeup Total Control Drop Foundation in a super light shade, and I just started blending that in with the white just to create kind of a more of a human but still dead fleshy skin tone instead of just an all-out white. Once I reached my desired skin tone, I am here just patting it down with a little bit of translucent powder. Now we're going to go back to that same NYX Professional Makeup Ultimate Brights palette. We're going to take that red shade again and we are going to blend that out into my crease, above my crease, basically everywhere. Just take that red shade and just blend it everywhere on your top lid, except the center middle part. I'm taking that same red shade and I'm blending it all over my lower lid. Now, don't worry about being precise or anything with this. Just take the red shadow, blend it all over your lower lid. If you get some on your cheek, just blend it out. You don't have to be precise, just be messy. It's all good. Now I'm taking the NYX Professional Makeup High Definition Blush in the shade Crimson, and I'm concentrating that shadow in my crease just to create some depth. And we're going to do the same thing with the lower lid. Just pack that shadow on close to your lower eyelid. Now we are taking the NYX Professional Makeup Perfect Filter Shadow Palette in the shade Gloomy Days. And I'm eating a donut, I got hungry. And I'm going to take that gray shade that I pointed out and I'm going to concentrate that right into my crease. And you got it. We're going to put that same color underneath my eye as well. Now here I'm just repeating the same steps over and over again. I'm putting some of that gray, going back with red, blending it out, adding more gray, adding more red until I'm happy with the look. Now I'm taking the red shadows again, and here I'm just blending it down onto my cheeks a bit more, just to kind of really blow out that red. Now it is time to contour the vampire. So I'm taking that same gray shade as before, and I'm going to be contouring my cheeks with it. Now I'm also going and doing these little, I guess not little, vertical lines down on my cheek as well. And that's just to create a really hollowed out appearance. Now with that same gray, I'm going to hollow out my forehead a bit. Because remember, we are a vampire. All we survive on is blood. So we're probably going to look a little malnourished, okay? Now using a more detailed brush, I'm just going to add these lines to my throat just to make my trachea or voice box for you regular people pop out a bit more. And I'm also going to start contouring my neck and my collarbones as well to make the bones stick out a bit more. Make sure to add a little bit of contour to your nose just to create that depth and dimension again. Now we are going to add veins to our cheeks and eyes. So I'm taking a super detailed brush and I'm going in with that same gray. I know, surprise, surprise. And I'm just going to draw some faint vein looking lines. Now don't go in with too much shadow because you don't want these to look really defined, because otherwise it's going to look a little bit too cartoony. Now I'm taking my NYX Professional Makeup That's the Point liquid liner, and I'm going to use that. I don't know what happened to the lighting here, but I'm going to use that to really define some of the veins. I know you really can't see what I'm doing here. Sorry, the lighting, I don't know, just decided to get all crazy, but trust me. I'm going to take my NYX Professional Makeup Liquid Suede Metallic Matte Lipstick in the shade Biker Babe, and I'm going to put that on. And I'm also just going to buff out the outer edges as well. I also decided as a final touch that I wanted to paint my eyelashes white. So I just took a bit of that same NYX Professional Makeup SFX cream color in white, and I just put some at the end of my eyebrow brush spoolie thing, and I just dabbed that right onto my eyelashes. For extra gruesomeness, I am taking some coagulated fake blood and I'm just applying that in some random spots, just to make it a little bit more spooky. Alright, and time to put a wig cap and a wig on and put in my vampire teeth. And for extra gruesomeness, I also decided to apply some edible fake blood to my teeth and mouth area to finish it all off. Alright, and there you have it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a spooktacular Halloween.